It's a new beautiful day on the Noob account. Today we are not fully on the Noob account because I have to show off some stuff that I don't have on the Noob account. But guys, it's time for some more anime fighting simulator. If you want to see more videos, be sure to hit subscribe and ding dong the notification bell for more videos every single day. If you've done that, go comment down below #PinkArmy. Let's get this going and enjoy the video. Hey guys, what's going on? DefildPlays here. Welcome back to another video. Guys, we're back in a Roblox anime fighting simulator for another video. So today, guys, we are mastering another power. If you guys don't know what the series is, we are going through every single special that's in the game, and eventually we're gonna literally check out every single ability. We're gonna rank them in a PvE and PvP scenarios. It's going to be against bossing and against, of course, a dummy. See how good they are, and then eventually, once we have done every single power, I give you guys a tier list of the best things to get inside the game and which ones should you just skip because they're not worth it. Only 2 more ones to go. We have ourselves the stands, which I dread the most, so I'm literally leaving it to last. And of course, the last one, which is going to be the devil fruits. These are, of course, the 2 hardest ones to test because one requires some crazy RNG and the other ones I have to go ahead and go around the map and search for a devil fruit because this random fruit buy just doesn't give me every fruit there is in the game for some reason. 3, 2, and 1. I am going to be including the fruits you can get from the fighting passes. That's why I have to go on side of this account, is because I don't have them all on the noob account. I don't have the Snakeman fruit. I think I have the other 2 though, so that should be fine. So I have to show off the Snakeman fruit on this account, and then I can go back to the noob account and show off any of the other fruits. So let's get this started. Okay, so I have the Snakeman fruit ready. I've got to preference saying one thing. I will not be reviewing the Phoenix fruit because there's already a video on that on the channel. So if you want to see a Phoenix fruit in like full detail, there's like a full video on there. So I'm not going to be like covering that today. As well, I'm not going to be covering the light and the ice fruit just because they're from the tournament shop, and I want to make sure that not everyone likes to do tournament stuff. So I don't really want to include them in the list just because I think they're a pain in the butt to get. And if you're not good at PvP and you're just a casual player, you don't really play tournament worlds as a whole anyway. So I'm not going to be showing those off, but all the other fruits, so explosive, rubber, thunder, quake, dark king, magma, snakeman, Buddha, smoke, and not Phoenix, but those are all the fruits we're gonna see today, guys. So we have a lot of stuff to check out, so let's just get started with Snakeman. So we're gonna go press equip on the Snakeman. So there we go, success. We're gonna go to our specials, and there we go. So Snakeman on the fruit. What do we have, guys? We have the jet culverin with the black mamba and the king cobra. So let's go ahead and eat the fruit, and boom, there we go. We are Luffy. This is, of course, a very, very awesome. I'm super excited to go start this out. So first, guys, we have ourselves the Z ability. This is gonna do oh, okay, it's a targeted punch where your mouse, I guess. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that again. That was not what I wanted to do. So it's going to go where my mouse is going, I guess. Yes, it is. Ooh, okay, it's a double hit as well. Can we use it mid-air? That's always a very nice question. This is good for PvP because if you can sneak up on people and use the attack, that's gonna be really nice. We can be mid-air, and yes, it hits. Very, very nice. There's a pretty small hitbox, so be sure to be careful of that, but you know, it should do the trick. So then we have the X ability. This is gonna do, let's see. Oh, it's gonna be an AoE rain of damage. Okay, let's try that once again. Let's go next to the dummies and press the X ability. There we go. That's a lot of damage as well. Let's see if we go mid-air, can we use it, and will the people be damaged down below? It will not damage them down below, so it's not a good PvP ability. It could be good for bossing, but that is fine. Then we have ourselves the C ability. Let's go check this one out. I actually, by the way, I love the running animation of this. It looks really clean. All right, so the C ability is nothing. Okay, let me read this one. So a powerful punch that tracks players who are nearby you, also freezing place in place. Okay, so this is actually a PvP ability, but I don't think it actually works on dummies. That should be pretty nice. That's because it's a full PvP video, and it's a powerful tracking punch. So I would say probably this fruit is gonna be, I would say probably like a 7 in PvP because it has a mid-air targetable ability. It has a tracking punch which stuns. So I think a 7 would be pretty good. So let's go into the boss. I look so sick though. Like this thing looks so good. Okay, do I even have everything equipped? No, I do not. There we go. We have grabbed Marco, so let's go check out how good this is on the boss. So we have first of course, the Z ability. Boom. And is it going to reach? Oh, no, it's not. It's a very slow attack, so the Z ability is not going to be very useful. Of course, we could use it with any of the normal abilities, but that's not going to be the purpose of this fruit. So let's go use the X ability inside of him, and it takes so long, but it does a decent chunk of damage, around 114, not the greatest. And I don't think the C ability will do anything against the boss. Oh, it does 68 damage, but again, it freezes you into place. So this is not going to be a good bossing fruit, just because everything animation locks you, and the Z ability is way too slow to do something with it. Like, I probably have to be very close, then press Z, and then do all the other stuff. No, it doesn't even do any damage really that much, so it's not that great, guys. It's not that great. Oh, it feels so good to be back on the actual noob account. Hello, Mr. Noob. I hope you are doing absolutely great. So we got one fruit out of the way. I think we're gonna keep the rest of these fruits till last of the special fruits to the Buddha fruit, and as well, of course, we're not gonna show the Phoenix fruit, so we'll leave the Buddha fruit for last. So let's get into some regular fruits. I already got one of the fruits of the ground. So if we go over to the fruits right now, I am gonna go show you first the rubber fruits, and it's gonna be exciting. By the way, if you need a tutorial on how to get these devil fruits super easily, there is some videos on the channel that show off, of course, the best way to get devil fruits ASAP. So if you need to know that, check out the channel. So we're gonna equip the rubber fruit right now. So boom, boom, boom. There we go. This, of course, is gonna be a worse version of the Snakeman fruit. I'm 100% sure, but you know, we'll have to see. So first up, we have the set ability. This is gonna do. Okay, I'll be honest, I've never used this fruit. So that just looked absolutely ridiculous. It just does a punch straight from your character, it seems. It doesn't go where your mouse or anything like that. So let's just go move to... It actually has a very short... Okay, there we go. Okay, it is a very small hitbox, and it looks ridiculous. Okay, it does actually do... Wait, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and now press that. So it is gonna do a one-time punch, or is it gonna do multiple hits? So 1, 2. Okay, this is just a very straight shot. Okay, we'll just go to the X ability. We'll go to the X ability. This one is gonna be, let's see, a jump. Oh, it's gonna be a double one. Okay, this is gonna do a double hit. This could be good for bossing just because they have a better hitbox, a bigger hitbox. But for PvP, this is absolutely bad. Okay, let's try it one more time. Boom! We now have super long noob hands. This looks so bad. This should be revisited. Okay, now we have just the C ability. This is gonna be... Oh, okay. That one is actually really good. Wow. Okay. Whoa. So this is a gigantic fist, which you can just literally move around, and it does multiple hits. What is that? Okay, so I think this is another straight in the face ability. I would say yes, but what is cool about this one, I think I will actually rate it a little bit higher for PvP, is you can cast this beforehand. So yeah, just imagine this. So you cast it beforehand, and then you run up to people, and boom, they're just instantly dead. And you may be like, what did I even die to? The biggest blob. Because nobody is going to use the rubber fruit. I don't think anyone even knows that this thing existed. Alright, so I'll probably rate it a 6 for PvP, just because for that last final ability, that will be pretty funny. Okay, but how is he for bossing? That's always, of course, very important. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I think it will be pretty good, actually. I think it will be pretty good with the C ability. It could be pretty bad, but you know, we'll have to see. So this has to do some damage, otherwise it's going to be okay. It does 6 damage. Yeah, it's not great. And this does, let's see, it does hardly any damage as well. So the rubber fruit is absolutely garbage for bossing, but it's pretty funny for PvP. Look at that. It's just like a giant fist that just comes out of nowhere and would slap you to death. Pretty funny. Okay, the rubber fruit out of the way. Let's go into some gambling for fruits. So we can buy random fruits, which we're gonna do. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to get a lot of different fruits from this because I seem to only get the lava fruit and I think the smoke fruit from this. So at least I get 2 freebie fruits. Maybe we'll get some other ones along the way. I'll be spinning it, of course, a few times, but they have never really revisited this, and you always get the magma fruit or the smoke fruit. So there we go. Let's get started with the magma fruit, then probably the smoke fruit, and then I'm gonna have to go to do some random scavenging around the map for the latest devil fruits, which we are still missing. So we're gonna eat the magma fruit. Nom nom nom. There we go. And first off, we have the Z ability. Let's go check it out. So boom, it's a giant... Ooh, actually not bad. Not bad. So we got ourselves a flame coming out. It's not too big, but it's a lot of hits, and it as well is not capped to one target. So if I'm able to line up like multiple people, and I would press the Z ability, I could hit all of them, which is pretty cool. There we go. That's really cool. So now we have ourselves the X ability. This one is gonna be a gigantic boom. Look at that. That's really nice. That's a charge up time though. Has a charge up time. So can I use it mid-air, or what will happen with it? So let's just try one more time. Yeah, it will be mid-air. So, oh, actually it goes where I'm aiming. What? Wait, it is? That's crazy. Let's try that one more time. Powering up. I want it there. Boom. AoE. Okay, that's really good for PvP. Really, really good. Okay, so that's probably gonna be like the best PvP so far, just because of this. It's a gigantic AoE, aimable, mid-air ability. That fits all the criteria of being a good PvP ability. Okay, then we have the C ability, and this one's really cool as well. It's just really slow, but it's cool. Look at that. There we go. That does a lot of damage as well. This is so much tick damage. Okay, these are both really good. I would say this is a solid 8 for PvP. You have 2 abilities which you can use. Like, you have a little bit of variation where you want to go ahead and use it. Of course, it's a little bit slow, but you know, it can do the job. It's really sick. So I would think that would probably fit. So let's go ahead and go over to the boss. Is it going to be good for this? Normally, if it's good for PvP, it's not good for PvE. So let's go first check out the Z ability. We cannot okay, that did us all 150 damage. 150 damage, just like that. Of course, it is a standstill, but 150 damage is nothing to mess with. So that's really cool. Okay, so but this one is gonna be crazy. So we can double jump, press X, E, R, Q, boom, and it does massive damage. That's gonna do massive damage. Okay, let's try it one more time. 480 damage. 480 damage. So we're gonna double jump into the air. Okay, wait, I gotta knock back. So double jump into the air. We're gonna press this one. Boom, boom, boom. So 480 damage. And let's see. I think I hit the ceiling with that one. But we are up to... Okay, that is a lot of damage. That's almost 250 damage in one combo. Let's try it one more time. Can we kill him now with this? Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And that should be it. Okay, he's dead HP. He's dead HP. Okay, that's totally fine. That's really good. And then we have ourselves this one. And can we see how much? Okay, this is not a good ability, but if you can, okay, it was just like 8 damage or whatever, so that's pretty bad. But I would say that's really good. That's actually really good if you combine them with some powers. And if you don't have power shit, you use the Z ability. Is that just like 160 or 180 damage? I forgot what it was. I think that deserves a solid 8.5 for bossing as well. This magma fruit is absolutely crazy, and maybe the number 1 for today's video, but we'll have to see. Let's go to the next one. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have rolled the smoke fruit. Like I said, these are all the freebies. I don't think I'm gonna get any other fruits from those besides those 2 from it. So smoke fruit, let's go eat it up. This is one of the newer fruits inside the game. Came out together with around like the time of season 4. Let's just check them out right now. So first up, guys, we have the Z ability. This is gonna do some smoke which auto targets. Okay, but I am locked in animation. I'm spamming my keyboard. Can't do stuff. It is long. So this is not a good ability just because I'm locked so long into the air. If by any chance I do not one-shot the enemy, I cannot move and they can always hit me because I cannot do any other spells or anything like that. So it is okay, but not ideal. So then we have the X ability. This is a stun as well. Really, really nice. Again, locks me into place, so not the biggest fan of that. Then we have the C ability. This is gonna be me, dashing, but again, being locked in animation. Please, Anime Fighting Simulator devs, stop using animation locks. Thank you. But it's okay. I would say it has an auto aim. So what is really nice about that is that you of course can use this mid-air. So let's see what I'm gonna... Okay, I'm double resting. So right now... No, okay, it actually doesn't even work in distance. Okay, it gets a 3 then, I guess. It does some damage. It does auto aim, but it's not ideal. So a 3 for PvP. But can it redeem itself for PvE? I don't think it will. Just because of the animation lock and stuns don't work on bossing. But, you know, we'll have to figure it out. So we're gonna press the Z ability. Is it even gonna do anything? I don't think it does. I'm gonna get slapped by this demon fox. Can we even use... Okay, there we go. We can use that one. That does 53 damage, but again, I am animation locked for at least 1 slap, so that's not great at all. Then we only have the dash. This dash better make up for everything, guys. Better make up for everything. And let's see, and boom. It's an auto aim dash, but a long animation lock, so this has to get a solid 2 out of 10. I don't see myself clearing this boss with this power in 100 years. Okay, we got ourselves our next fruit from the random list. We got ourselves the dark fruit. Okay, let's go ahead and equip this bad boy. Cannot use while flying. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna eat it up as well. I did spin myself this thing a few more times, the fruit ones. I didn't get anything from it, so I'm gonna have to resort to, of course, finding the random fruits, which of course this time was the dark fruit. So first of the Z ability, let's go use it right now real quick. Boom. Oh, very nice AoE while walking, but it doesn't extend to anywhere outside where you originally used it to. So I'm gonna be able to walk anywhere. So that's actually really sick. Dang. That's such a good ability. I'll be honest. So can I use it like from a distance? So I'm gonna use it in the middle. And okay, maybe that was just not in a range, but it could be. Okay, let's try it one more time. But if I can use this mid-air distance, that is extremely good. So I'm gonna place it in between there. So okay, so it doesn't have the most gigantic range. I'm able to do it if I'm a little bit closer. So for example, if I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna use it right there, I can go away. So once you initially hit your target, you can run as fast as you want. That's actually really cool. Okay, let's go into the X ability right now. That is gonna be a gigantic AoE, again doing damage while you're not there. Wow, okay, but I think again I cannot use this on like while flying, if that makes sense. Yeah, because the ball's gonna be there and it's not going to do damage. So if you drop it to players, it's going to be really good. So like, for example, you would be flying and you'd see like some unsuspecting victims. You could just go ahead and drop into there, press the X ability and just go out and everyone would just die. Really cool. And of course, there's some after effect as well. So if people would walk in or whatever, they would still get hit by the second blast and die again as well. So that's really cool. Then we have the C ability. This is going to be a gigantic spirit bomb. Ooh, really nice. This one again is probably going to be able to use midair, I guess. So let's use it again. And again, this thing has really short cooldowns, this power. Okay, wait, it goes forward. Never mind. Okay, so it doesn't go where your mouse is going, but it's where your character is looking. So this is very interesting. It's a really cool one. I don't know how useful it is, but I would say this quirk is probably like a 7 out of 10 for PvP, just because there's like some giant AoEs, that kind of stuff, and it has some very mobile stuff as well. No animation locks. Big fan of that always. But is it gonna defeat the magma fruit in a boss scenario? Let's go check that out. So first off, we have ourselves the Z ability. We're gonna use it and it does okay, so in total it does like 108 damage. Not too bad. Of course, you can cast this once and you can be on your way. So right now I'm gonna cast it again and boom, I'm gonna get one slap, but it's gonna keep on doing damage while I'm running around. So that's actually not bad at all. So then we have ourselves the X ability. This of course is a little bit tricky to use because you're gonna have to go ahead and go around him. So he does 27 damage every tick. Let's try it one more time from 676 HP, 676 HP, 676 HP. So it's gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna do around like 100, so 110. Not too bad at all. So then we have ourselves the C ability. This should be doing the most damage technically, and this goes with 113. So the best one is the Z ability, the most mobile one, the easiest one to hit as well. Not too bad. It's not better than the Magma one, so I will give this a 7 again as well for PvE, so against the boss thing. So not too bad. We found a king fruit. Let's go use it immediately. Boom. Okay, eating it up. King fruit. So first off, we have ourselves the Z ability. This is gonna summon some lightning. Very cool. It is gonna follow you, I think. Let's go use it one more time. Is it where I am standing or is it where it originally was cast? Let's try it one more time. So I'm gonna move around and it is following me and doing a lot of damage. Actually really good. Not bad at all. Let me see what happens if I use it mid-air. Is it's gonna go ahead and damage the players as well or not? No, it's on the level of where you're standing. So it's not a mid-air ability, but still it can be used to cast and run past people and instantly destroy them. Not bad. So we have ourselves the Z ability, the X ability, I mean, sorry. This is gonna be a gigantic fire beam. Okay, we first have lightning, then we have a fire beam. Very interesting combination of powers, but you know, it does its job, I guess. Pretty short cooldown, AoE as well. This one is probably gonna be able to be cast mid-air where my mouse is. Let's see. Yes, it is. Very nice. It's not the greatest AoE, but it does the job for PvP, which is really cool. So then we have ourselves the C ability, a long animation, and it's doing no damage. So what does it do? Roar, that is... Okay, so it should do damage, but it's not doing damage. Let's try it one more time. No damage at all. Okay, maybe we'll be working on bossing, but not on PvP. So the X ability is going to be the best one for PvP, just because you can use absolutely everything in one go midair. No long animation, no long stun, whatever. A solid 7.5 for PvP, just because of that single ability. But is he going to be good for PvE? Let's go check that out right now. Where is Marco? Marco, come over here, dude. Come over here. All right, so first up, we have ourselves the Z ability. Let's go ahead and use the lightning. So the lightning is doing 15 damage. It's not very consistent, sadly. Let's try it one more time. So boom, boom, boom. Let's come on. There we go. Okay, so it's a little bit like the sword style, the moon style with the random stuff. So it's not too bad, but doesn't do the greatest damage. So let's go ahead and go over to the X ability. How much is that gonna do? It's gonna do a grand total of, it was like 40 damage. Only 40? Really? Only 40 damage? 38 damage. That's not too good. That's not too great. That is not too great. Okay. We only have the C ability. This one has a very long charge up, and it should do some massive damage. If it's gonna hit, it's doing 8 damage each, so it's absolutely garbage. Okay, it is gonna be able to kill the boss eventually with the X spam, because of course with the X ability, you can go ahead and use any other ability at the same time. So that's always pretty okay to use. But again, it's not the greatest damage. It will get a 5.5 for PvE bossing. Finally, we got us another fruit, the thunder fruit. By the way, this video is actually taking a long time to make, just because finding the fruits is very annoying. But I only have to find 2 more fruits after this, which is very nice. I have to find myself, quickly check in the explosive fruit, which is the most common one. And I as well have to find myself the Quake fruit. And then we have ourselves the last one, the Buddha fruit, to show off, which will be really nice. So let's go equip myself this fruit. Boom, fruit is active, really nice. Let's go use the Z ability. First off, we got ourselves... Ooh, okay. That's a gigantic AoE. So let's try that again. Boom. Very short cooldown as well. Wait, let's try that one more time. And boom. Really nice. Okay. Can I aim this with a mouse, or does it go straight in? We can aim it. Really good. Really good for PvP. Really, really good. Okay. The X ability. Let's go check it out midair. Okay. A gigantic burst, which actually has a large AoE. Let's try it one more time. Okay, this is not hitting yet. Okay, so there we go. It's randomized, but it's a lot of damage. Really cool. Then we have ourselves the C ability, the last one, which is gonna be, boom, a gigantic AoE once again. Very fast animations. Okay, so let me use this one midair. Okay. This one goes where I am instead of where my character is. Interesting. This is really good for PvP then. Look at that AoE. I don't even have to worry. I just go below. Wait. Can I use it while flying? Let's see. Can I use it while flying? Yes or no? Yes, I can. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Okay, that gets, I think, the highest PvP rating. Just because of that, it gets a 9. I'll be honest, it gets a 9 for now. That's really, really nice for PvP. That's really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip ourselves our champion Marco, and let's go check it out. How good is it for bossing? Is it going to be better than the Magma fruit? You know, Magma fruit right now is still number 1 in total. Let's see. First, we have the Z ability. This does a nice 53 damage. Really good. Then we have ourselves the the X ability, which is random hits. Ooh, it doesn't seem to do any damage. It seems that it goes underneath the platform, so not great at all. But this one, of course, is going to be really cool, because we're going to be above the boss, and boom, there we go. Okay, so I didn't see how much damage it was, so let's see. 850 HP, from 850, boom, down to, okay, so this is like 90 damage. Ooh, that's not too great, but of course you can combine this with any of the other abilities, so that's not bad at all. So it's not gonna take the number 1 boss spot or whatever. It gets the job done, and it's a very fast targetable ability, really good AoE, so you're not gonna miss the ability as a whole, but it doesn't do the greatest damage. So I'll give this a 6.5, just because how smooth everything is if you want to use it, which is really, really nice. So yeah, I think this should be good. Oh, a lot of time later, we finally got ourselves the explosive fruit. Oh my god. Okay, let's go use this one. We're gonna nom it right now. Boom, there we go. And after this one, we have one more to go. But we'll do it back to back. We'll do the Buddha fruit after this one, because I don't know how long the other one's gonna take, guys. Okay, so we have another aimed AoE explosion. Not too bad actually for that. Another fast one, just a little bit like the last fruit we just saw. And we got ourselves the X ability. This is gonna be another. Ooh, combos. Combos! Holy moly, that's crazy. Okay, I wonder, can we stay in the air for all of those explosions? That's actually really sick. Okay, and yes, we can. We can even use other abilities while we are doing that. That is insane. Wow. Okay, and then we have ourselves a C ability. This is gonna be another gigantic explosion. So, okay, I will say this is really good for PvP just because, of course, it has another targeted instant AoE one. Another like 7.5 out of 10, but I cannot wait to test it on the boss. So let's get into it right away. Okay, we got ourselves a Devil Fox right here. I'm not even gonna use the Z ability. I'm gonna use the C ability first. A giant AoE which does 90 damage. That's okay, but I want to see the X ability in full action. So, I jump into the air and we're going to press this thing right now. Boom, 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 boom. And it's going to keep on doing damage. It did from 9. Okay, so that was around 150 damage, I think. Let's try one more time. So, 762. Let's see. 762. Boom, boom, boom. I think I hit all of them. Yeah, so it's around like 150 damage. Not too bad. And then, of course, we can combine this with the rest. So let's just see. We're gonna go from 600 HP around that to boom, 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 boom. We just use every ability there is on my arsenal. And there we go. We're up to 330. So that's almost a 300 like HP hits. It's a total like 280, whatever, like 280, 290. But that's actually really, really good, guys. I think, to be honest, because of the airtime, this actually is better than the Magma fruit. So I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10 for bossing. I think this is probably going to be the best devil fruit. That's really cool, guys. That's really cool how much damage it actually does while being midair. You can even readjust your mouse while doing it, which is really good because, of course, it could happen that the boss is moving or whatever, and this way you can always keep it on track as long as you move your mouse. I go straight into the second to last fruit, and that is the Buddha fruit. The last one we're gonna have to go ahead and check out is gonna be the Quake fruit, but let's go check out Buddha fruit. So this one's kind of interesting just because it has some stuff to transform. So we're gonna go ahead and eat this up. Boom, and there we go. We transform into a gigantic Buddha, which is really cool. Then we have ourselves the Buddha Smash, the Buddha Explosion, and the Buddha Divine Punishment. So let's go use the Z ability first. The Z ability is gonna do, boom, massive damage. Very, very nice. We can use this mid-air as well. Big counterpart, of course, from this fruit is that it has long cooldowns as well. It is very, very big. It seemed that one I didn't even reach, so the Z ability doesn't seem that great. Let's do, yeah, look at this cooldown, guys. It's very long. So this is just in front of you. It's not a projectile, so it's just a close range explosion. Okay, let's use the X ability right now. So this is another explosion in front of you, another animation lock as well. This doesn't look too good for Mr. Buddha. Let's try it one more time in front of them. It does a lot of damage though, but again, I'm animation locked, so that's not too great. And we have ourselves the C ability. Let's use that right now in front of the dummies, and that is going to be another gigantic explosion which animation locks. Ooh, okay, probably like a 3 or a 4 for PvP just because there's some animation AoEs, but they are making me lock in place, so it's not too great, I'll be honest. So let's go ahead and use them on the boss. We have ourselves our little Marco next to us. Let's see how much damage is this going to do on the boss. Boom, 2 damage, 2 damage, 3. Okay, this thing is a meme. Why are the devil fruits so garbage on bossing if they are from the earlier fighting passes? Okay, I did with 3 abilities a combined damage of 9 damage with Marco. Okay, this gets a -0 out of 10. Like, that's just crazy. Okay, we could even do like a -10 out of 10. This is so bad. My basic attacks do more damage than the abilities that are animation locked from this Buddha fruit. That is just atrocious. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and find the Quake fruit, but I'm gonna give it only a maximum. Okay, guys, we have one more fruit to go, and that, of course, is the Quake fruit. But what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna give myself around like 15 to 20 minutes maximum to search for this fruit, just because I've been recording this video for so long. It's actually super RNG to get the fruit, so if I don't get it, I will still show you guys the damage numbers and stuff that I could find on the wiki, including the animation, so if you're curious to see how it looks like. But I'm not gonna spend like 5-6 hours trying to find a single fruit, just because, of course, I get a random fruit which is not 100% spawn on the servers. And yeah, I really wish they would have fixed the random fruit, because then I could have just, you know, spent like 20-30,000 Robux and got all the fruits. But sadly, that doesn't work the way it should be. So I'm gonna go search, and I'll be back in just 1 second with hopefully the fruit, and otherwise some damage numbers, etc. Okay, guys, like I said, I'm not gonna do it for hours and hours and hours, so I'm just gonna go ahead and review this one from the wiki info and stuff that I have. So here we have ourselves the final fruit, the Quake fruit. So it has themselves a tremor punch, a projectile, and a huge tsunami. The big thing about this one is that it has gigantic AoE, so it seems to be a pretty good one for PvP, because it seems to have a targetable with the mouse. You can see it from the second one, from the exit tremor wave, and of course as well as a gigantic tsunami that seems to be coming from both directions, which is really cool as well. So this is probably like around like a 7 for PvP, just because it has some nice AoE and some targetable abilities. But there is some bad news about the bossing. So right now we can quickly see the numbers of the abilities on the screen from the Quake fruit, and you can see that of course this is 60 damage with Marco, and this is 75 damage on the X ability. So of course, and the C ability doesn't work on bosses, so the giant tsunami doesn't work on bosses, so you can use that. You have the targetable ability, which is 75 damage. So then of course you can mid-air use all of the other abilities, so it could be pretty good. But sadly the damage numbers are the highest, so it's probably around like a 6.5 for bossing as a whole. So it's a decent fruit, but it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. So there we have it, guys. We've mastered every fruit besides one. I know I'm just not like, I don't want to take hours and hours and hours and hours, because I gotta get this video out, of course, today, trying to find the final fruit. I'm sorry, I hope you guys forgive me, but it was luckily not the most insane fruit. And it's said that, of course, that the coolest ability, Tsunami, is not working on bossing. There's another fruit right here that just spawned, but we already had that. But guys, regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the next video right away, because this one's gonna be a pain in the butt. It's gonna be the final one we have to do. The stance, which requires 3 legendaries, 0.45. So we're gonna start off last master video with one of these 3, because I'm gonna spit until I get one of the 3, and then the rest will just get on videos. So if you've enjoyed today's master video, hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Let me know what was your favorite devil fruit in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later today or tomorrow for another video. So say guys, take care, love you, bye, thanks so much for watching, and of course as well, take care.